Women are going to be a byproduct.
All women are fucking gold diggers.
Then women are just going to come to you naturally.
Yep.
Drink Links AU, Myron, are you considering doing a motivational tour around Australia? Much love. Any advice for an 18-year-old that's on self-improvement?
Don't worry, guys. I'll probably do a world tour and figure this stuff out. I'll be traveling with these guys here soon. 18-year-old man, I would say as an 18-year-old man, you got to put your nose down and work. Like I think what Justin said earlier was extremely underrated, and this is what I did in my 20s too. You got to be willing to sacrifice your 20s to a significant degree to really be able to build the success in your 30s and prop yourself up. And you know, that means putting girls and partying and having fun and, you know, hedonistic wants away for a bit so that you can go ahead and make sure that you set yourself up for success so that you can go ahead and have that fun for real when you get older, you know, without any type of limits. So 18, man, it's grind time, bro. It's grind time. But I promise you, if you take that, you know, those 10 plus years in your 20s and you really work hard, all the guys that were having fun when you were 25 are going to be asking you what you did when you're 35.
Right. Yeah, man, I completely agree with what he says. Like, I put fitness first, and I would work very, very hard on my understanding and ability to make money.
Yeah.
And then I would simply educate myself on female nature.
Yeah.
That's a really important thing. And there's a big difference between chasing women and educating yourself on female nature in your 20s. Because if you get that fitness thing right, and you're on a good trajectory, you're going to trip over women. You're not going to be in a drought.
Yeah.
This is not a 10-year fast of female interaction.
We're not saying don't talk to girls. We're just saying don't make them a priority.
Exactly. Because if you get your fitness right, then women are just going to come to you naturally. They see that you're on your mission to make money. They're like, women bet on horses they think are going to win. These girls
good point.
that choose you before you've made it, it's not because they're such a nice girl and all this other stuff. They're like, that fucking horse is going to win a race. And so I'm putting my value, which is sexual currency, on that horse. I've never been in a drought in my life. When I was 17, 18, I was working out. I had girls then. I had no money, but I was like on my way. Like, is she really that like morally a good girl, or is she looking for the cues that nature gave her to pick someone that she felt was going to win?
Yeah.
You know, it's not about being a good person or a bad person. If you're doing the things that women think it's going to take to win, and you have muscle and they're sexually attracted to you, and you're learning money and you understand female nature in your 20s, and you're not going to the bar and you're focusing on the things that matter, you're going to get girls anyway. So I don't want you to think I don't want it to deter you. You should absolutely give up your 20s, give it up to fitness, give it up to money, and women are going to be a byproduct of who you are becoming as a man, and you're going to get it because they bet on you.
Yeah. This is I said this last week, and some people took offense to it, but I'll say it again. All women are fucking gold diggers. The only difference is some are better at hiding the fucking shovel.
Right.
And the thing is that some girls, right, they'll sit there and they'll tell you, you know, nice, comfortable words like ambition, or he's really, he has potential, or he's working towards something, or whatever. These are all hypergamous terms, guys, used to disguise what women really want. They use this to really illustrate their need for security, right? Because if you take a girl that makes $100,000 per year, she's still going to want a guy that has potential to make more money than she does, because their innate need is security. So it always comes back to finances. So whether it's a girl that's a fucking overt gold digger with a golden shovel saying, I only date millionaires with boats, or the fucking bitch that's a fucking doctor in med school saying, I need a guy that's in med school too, or a guy that's on my level, they both use shovels. Just some of them are better at hiding it. So some girls disguise it with the term ambition. Other girls say overtly, I need a guy that pays my bills. But it doesn't matter. All girls are hypergamous, which by virtue of being hypergamous are gold diggers to a degree.
Right.
So once you understand that, and understand that your value as a man comes from what you create, right? You're going to realize that it's just an unavoidable thing that you have to do. It's a masculine burden performance for you as a guy. Now, again, like we said before, money isn't everything, okay? However, it is very important. It's a tenement to your masculinity, and you need to also have the other traits that make you attractive, which come from the money, right? This is why trust fund babies aren't attractive, but self-made millionaires are.
Right.
The self-made millionaire has the traits to be attractive because he learned it from making the money. The money was just a byproduct of his ambition. It's like
it's the character that he built on the way.
It's the character he built on the way. That's why trust fund babies, a lot of them are fucking simps, and girls aren't attracted to them. They just use them.
Right.
Same thing, man.
They know that you didn't have to go out there and go to war to get it.
Exactly.
And it's important that you guys understand that everything Myron just said is true. And it's not to be confused with women are bad.
Yeah.
That is their survival strategy. Just like our survival strategy is to become the most top tier man we can. And so we can sleep with as many women as possible.
Yeah.
So let's not
I'm glad you made that distinction. Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. Women are hypergamous. Yes, they are gold diggers, but don't get mad at them. That's the only way they can survive. You know, so it's important that you take in this information, not from a place of anger, but from a place of understanding, so that you don't clam up and give up. You have to understand it. And understanding female nature in your 20s is a huge deal, because you use that understanding as a motivator and a driver to handle your fitness and your finances on the way up.
Yep. And also to not make stupid decisions getting married young or being with a girl that quite frankly isn't worth a fucking damn.
Right.
A lot of guys ruin their lives before it even starts by committing to girls that quite frankly should have never been committed to in the first place. This isn't to make you guys mad or black pill or women are terrible or whatever. It's just that you guys understand the unflattering realities about female nature, that you are judged on what you create, and that's how it is. And no matter how much money a woman makes, she's still going to look for someone that is better than herself. Women are hardwired, guys, to get their needs met when it comes to resources through men, not themselves. That's just a modern day concept now where girls can do it on their own. But if you gave 100 women in a room and gave them a choice, would you prefer to go out there and work and get your own money or have a man take care of you? Most of them are going to say, have a man take care of me. And they didn't have their peers there. They're going to say, I wish I had a man take care of me. Trust me.
Especially if that man that's taking care of them has all the things that her girlfriend's man doesn't have.
Bam. Yeah.
Bro. So if you're like, if you are fit and you have the protection and the provision and your style's right and all these different things, I believe that a girl loves nothing more than knowing that her man is better than her friend's man.
Facts. 100%.
Facts, bro.
Because I've always said a woman's value is determined by the caliber of man she can attract and retain. Women get mad at me when I say this shit. That's why I have this, and this might be an opinion, a controversial one. I genuinely think a high value woman cannot exist without a high value man co-signing her. Men's value comes from the marketplace deciding this guy is worth a fucking damn. He's created his value, which then he gets paid on a monetary basis for creating the value, right? You can look at someone like Drake, right? Makes music, internationally known, people love it, bam. The market gives him his value. And then the market gave him his value. Now the women, holy shit, he's high value, bam, I need to attribute myself to that man. So my thing is, a high value woman cannot exist on her own, because women, by virtue of being a woman, need men in their life. It's only in modern day society that women have been able to exist without the provisioning and security of a man. So women know deep down that if I'm with a winner, right, there's a reason why a woman takes a man's last name. She becomes a part of that man's legacy. That's why women want winners and why they're so invested in having a man that's competent and has accomplishments. Because if she's with a winner, she's a winner by being with him. And then all her other girls, social proof, right, coming back into it, look at her and envy, not because she's beautiful, but because her beauty got her that man. That's the difference. That's why girls shame each other. Oh, well, she can't keep a man, or that's why she's single. Or if a girl gets older, why do women feel so bad about being single in their 30s? Because quite frankly, guys, a woman that's 31 years old that makes a lot of money, congratulations. You are a successful man, but bitch, you got a vagina. You failed. You fucking failed. You can't keep a man around, which is why they inherently start to get depressed. That's why they suffer from anxiety. That's why 1 in 4 women nowadays is suffering from antidepressant or anti-anxiety, taking antidepressant or anti-anxiety medication. Why female happiness has actually been going down as feminism has gotten stronger and stronger from the 70s on now. Like, there's all documented studies that show female overall happiness with life has gone down as feminism has gone up. What does that tell you? Well, marriage rates have also been going down and divorce rates have been going up. So we know a big predicator on female happiness is children in a family. And that comes from what? A fucking man, bro. So when a girl's with a guy that she loves, admires, and respects, she can't wait to tell her friends about him. She speaks about him highly. There's a certain glow in her eye when she talks about him. And she is excited. And all the girls around her know that fucking look, know that feeling. And they get envious because they're with a fucking loser chump. And you want to be that guy where the girl's bragging about you. You walk into a room, all the other bitches shut up. They're all in the back of their mind like, fuck, how'd she get him? Why can't I get him? She's looking over at her fat ass boyfriend who's a loser that lives off of her. And then she looks at her and you're the man in fucking charge. You command the room. You get a certain air. When you walk in, like you suck the air out the room because you're the fucking guy. That's where you want to be. That's what women want. They want a guy, like women say, I want to be the fucking center of attention. Fuck out of here.
Nope.
They want to be with a man that shuts the room down when he walks in, because a woman's value is dependent and contingent upon the caliber of man she can attract, guys. Don't let these women fail you, bro. Don't let them fool you. Their value is directly correlated with the type of man that they can attract. That's why the bitch takes your last name, and not the other way around.
And she gets behind your mission. And that's one of the main factors, I believe, that a man that has it all under control knows, is like, she's not worried about that fucking job anymore. Like, she wants to get behind whatever you want to get behind.
Yeah.
Women change their religion over men.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They change their last name. They
change it all.
They change everything. You can tell, like, women are heavily influenced by their guy if they love and respect them. They'll start, if he likes a certain sports team, she'll start doing that. They'll start participating in activities that you're doing. Like, women are Andrew said this the other day and people got mad. Women are malleable, and I 100% agree. She typically takes the attributes of the men that she respects the most in her life.
Right.
It should be her father, and then when he gives her off to you, then it turns into you. Right? But a lot of these girls are with losers, so what do they have to do? They have to, I can't follow this fucking guy, but I don't want to be single, so I'll just settle. Then that's when you have her being a hoe. That's when you have her showing her body off. That's when you have her being needing attention all the time, because the guy that she's with is a fucking placeholder temporarily until she finds a better guy.
While she's marketing out somewhere else on her Instagram. When a woman really loves you, her number one goal is to make you proud of her. Yeah. That's how you know. Like,
constantly fighting for your validation.
Yeah. When she is repeating things that you say, trying to impress you, you can catch this stuff. You can catch when a woman starts to repeat you. It's like, I can't believe that my friend wanted to go on a girls trip. She doesn't respect her man. Like, I've had women say this shit to me, and I'm like, checkmate.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to make me proud of her right now. Yeah. And I think that's always a really good sign, when they're completely down with, like, not showing their titties and skin, because they don't need to market to the world anymore. They're not looking. Yeah. So I think those are some things to look for, especially like if you're in a relationship with a girl. If you want to check and see if she's really behind you, then, does she do things that you can tell she's trying to make you proud? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually that's a good tip.
That's a really good thing to look for. Yeah, man. When you're looking at your girl.
And this is very important, guys. Like, you got to remember, man, that you got to be the main character in the story. She's your sidekick, bro. It can't be the other way around. I'm telling you guys, I promise you.
It won't work.
If your girl's in a leadership role, she's going to make your life fucking miserable, bro. Women are horrible people when they have leverage in a relationship with a man that they don't like.
Because she despises you for not taking it. Yeah. So don't even blame her, bro. She despises you for not taking the role that she wish you would.
Yeah, man.
So just take that in consideration. Don't get mad, man. Play ball.
Give her what she needs, not what she wants, because she don't know what the fuck she wants.
Right.